Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? I hope you are all having an absolutely lovely day. Today I'm drinking matcha again. I'm sure no one is surprised. Got a big fresh one. I'm sure I'll get back to drinking the regular tea again. I just cannot stop with the matcha. It is time to update my Shop My Stash. It has been a while. I think it's been about a month, and I've been used to doing that every 2 weeks, so I'm really excited to switch out some of my stuff and get some new stuff out to use. And I don't have any traveling planned for the near future, so I'm really excited to get back to my regular schedule of uploading this video a couple times a month. So let's get right into the products that I will be putting away. My Essence blush in the shade Bespoke. This is actually the blush I'm wearing today, and I feel like I neglected this in favor of all the cream blushes I have out at this time of year, but I really do. I do really like this blush, but this will be going back into the stash. Same with my Nabla highlighter. I do like it. I'm happy I picked this up, and it is the highlight that I'm wearing today. I'm really happy with my curated highlight collection, and I'm glad that this is part of it. Foundation, my Yensa Bc Foundation. I actually almost finished this. I was positive I was going to finish it using it today for my makeup, but there's a little tiny bit left in there, so I think I'm going to leave this out. I'm sure that in 1 or 2 uses, this will be completely gone. So I'm going to leave this out, but I am going to pull another one because this will be gone soon. Now let's talk about eyeshadows. I pulled, I almost dropped them all. I had pulled out all of these liquid shadows from Rimmel. I love these. I'm wearing this one today, Truffle Haze, on my, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble today. I'm just excited, I think. I'm wearing this today in my crease, and I use it as the base as well for the sparkly eyeshadow I'm wearing. I really enjoy these. I think I'm going to leave them out on my vanity always. I like rearrange my vanity to make that possible, and I'm going to include the similar type shadows from Ulta, the matte cream shadows. To me, they're pretty much the same deal, and I really like them, so I'm going to leave them out altogether for me to use whenever I want to. I had also pulled out my GlamShop shadows to use last time, and I'm still not done playing with these. I'm wearing 2 GlamShop shadows today. The sparkly yellow one, that's this one here. I think the English translation of that one is Fluff, maybe? It is so fun and sparkly though. Check that out. And then on my inner corner, I'm wearing this white gold shade. So even though technically I'm rolling these out of my Shop My Stash, I'm gonna keep them out on my vanity and continue to play with them for looks, for videos and things. I really have been enjoying them. Lip products, I'm putting them all back in my stash. This one I'm actually wearing on my lips today. It doesn't say on it what it actually is, but to me it's like a creamy lip stain, like the ones from the Balm. This is from Hola Neon, and it's the shade Kahlo. I was worried it might be a little bit too dark for what I wanted this time of year, but I actually really enjoyed it, so I'm glad I pulled it. I'm gonna put this little Tower 28 back. I have a feeling this will be coming out again before summer is over in my Shop My Stash. There was my hair on it. I was trying to get rid of it. Just because to me it is such a summer shade and I enjoy the formula so much. My ColourPop Just a Tint in the shade Gimme S'more. I really like this nude all year round. This is one that's in the back of my mind that needs to be panned soon. It's getting a bit old. Same with this e.l.f. Tinted Lip Oil. I love this. Every single time I wear it, I'm like, ooh, it's an excellent color for me, and it's not sticky, it's not too slippy, it stays on my lips nicely. Sometimes I feel like lip oils can be really too slippy and they're not necessarily my favorite. I really like this one from e.l.f., but this is another one that needs to be used up soon, I think. My NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. I'm not a huge fan of this shade. I feel like it's a little bit too light for me, and that kind of affects how I feel about the formula. I feel like it's just fine. So many people rave about it though that I feel like maybe if I had a different color, I would enjoy it more. Don't get me wrong, I don't dislike it. It's just not my ultimate fave. Okay, I think that's all the makeup I had pulled last time, so let's talk about the stuff I want to pull for the next 2 weeks. Starting with a base product, I'm going to pull out this Antidotes Tinted Moisturizer from the Balm. This is obviously just a little mini. I wouldn't mind getting some good use on this and possibly using this up this year. For eyeshadows, I happened to pick up a few eyeshadows from Nabla, and I haven't tried them yet. I was particularly excited about this one. This one is the shade Water Dream. Swatching them, you guys, I feel like I spent too much money on them. I don't feel like they're worth the price that I paid for them, but you know what? I haven't used them on my eyes yet, so I'm excited to try them. In addition to Water Dream, I have the shades Entropy and Glasswork. I also want to pull out my eyeshadow duo from Orac. I have not used this as much as I should, considering how much I paid for it. So this will be coming out for this 2-week stint. I have a bunch more eyeshadows I want to pull, but I'm gonna rein it in just a little bit. I'm going to allow myself to just use whatever I feel like, I think, this summer as well. A lot of times I will only use what's in my Shop My Stash, and I think I've decided that while I do want to make sure and use the items in my Shop My Stash, I want to allow myself to use what I feel like using. So if there's something I want to use that's not in my Shop My Stash, I'll let myself use it. Blush, I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm just gonna pull out one to use in addition to all the others I'm currently panning and such. So this one from Shiseido, you guys have probably seen this lately on my channel. It's a it's a summer shade for me. This is the Minimalist Whipped Powder Blush, and I have the shade Sonoya. It is a beautiful, bright pink, and it's a crazy fun formula. It's like a whipped mousse. But I really do neglect this the rest of the year, so I want to make sure and use it this summer. I'm also going to pull out this blush palette from e.l.f. I'm actually pulling this out specifically for the highlight, even though I might just use the blushes in it as well. But I like the little highlight that's in here. I'll quick swatch it for you. Sometimes I don't want much highlight, especially when I'm already pretty glowy on my own, and just this little tap of a highlight on my cheekbones sometimes is all I want. I think it's really beautiful. And as for the blushes in here, I tend to mix them all together, although I might just try that peach one by itself this time. I think that's the peach one, and then here's the other shades. And I tend to just mix them all together. I get kind of a burnt color, which I really enjoy. I realized I didn't swatch the shadows for you. Let me do that for you real quick. So first, the Orac Duo. It comes with a cream in one side, and then the topper shadow in the top. So the cream, the cream, and then the topper shadow like transforms it into this really fun sparkly shade. And then let's quick swatch the Nabla shade. So this is the shade Water Dream. Isn't that fun? And then the shade Entropy I thought was a really fun, beautiful like taupe. And then this is the shade Glasswork. Swatching them, I'm feeling better about them now. So maybe I will like them more than I thought I would at first. Is there anything else I forgot to swatch? I don't think so. Now let's talk lip products. I'm gonna pull out my Hard Candy lip stain, the Syrup Kiss lip stain. This is the shade Makeout Mauve right there. It's kind of similar, honestly, to what I'm wearing on my lips today. Maybe perhaps a little more pink. I'm gonna pull out my other Hard Candy lip product. This is the Gloss Topia Ultimate Lip Shine. I have the shade Prism Lit. This honestly reminds me of the Maybelline ones that are so popular, the Maybelline Lifter glosses. It has the same texture, consistency, and the same big giant doe foot that people like, including myself. This one is just a really pretty, mostly clear, kind of a tint of pink on it. The biggest difference for me between the Hard Candy and the L'Oreal Lifter Gloss is the Hard Candy doesn't make my lips feel any weird tingly feelings, which sometimes the lifter glosses can. I am gonna pull one of my lifter glosses. This is the shade Stone, which I think is my favorite. I love that nude shade. I'm gonna pull out this little guy again. I can't help it. It's a great, fun summer shade. This is the Tower 28 Mini Lip Gloss. This is the shade Fire. And on my hand, it looks, you know, tinged orange, but on my lips, it doesn't. It's just, it somehow transforms to not be orange. And then I'm gonna pull out this Kaja, what is this called? The Heart Melter Moisture Melt Lip Gloss Stick. This is the shade Honey Bun. So it's in the shape of a little heart. Can you see? And it's the type, it's a clicker type pen thing. And that's also just a really pretty nude. Okay, I think that's all the makeup I'm gonna pull out for this rotation. Thank you guys so much for waiting patiently for my next update and also for just watching them. I love doing this. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.